Hey everybody, this is Frill. Welcome to a first look at the Steam Early Access game Man-O-War Corsair. The game is being developed by Evil Twin Artworks, the same developer behind the Victory at Sea that I covered previously on the channel. And I want to thank them for providing me with a copy of the game. So what is Man-O-War Corsair? It's an open-world naval combat game based on the Games Workshop classic tabletop game of the same name. The game is set in the Warhammer universe, and in the open-world campaign you play as a rogue captain of the Empire, Bretonnia, or the Chaos factions. The game takes a lot of inspiration from the naval aspects of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so that's a good thing, and you'll be able to explore, customize your ship, recruit crew, trade, and ultimately fight other captains and capture territory for your faction. The game will have a variety of races including orcs, dwarves, dark elves, and more, and you will encounter massive sea monsters like the Megalodon. Man-O-War Corsair will be released into Steam Early Access on April 15th, and I want to stress that I'll be running a pre-release of the Early Access version. Evil Twin are constantly optimizing and fixing bugs. As with most Early Access titles, the game is constantly improving over time. The developers have actually published a roadmap that shows they'll be adding new content in the coming months, things like factions, ships, locations, and new game mechanics. Major releases are planned every month and small updates in between that. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the campaign mode. First we'll insert some captain information. We can change our name. We'll be able to set a nationality, however this is disabled right now, and they let you know that it'll be enabled in a future update. And we can change our appearance between male and female. Then we have the captain's bio, which is basically your difficulty mode, although it gives you a little bit of story information. So after winning a ship in a particularly high-stakes game of cards, you are given the perfect opportunity to expand your horizons and try your luck in a different way. Armed with a crew and your gambling winnings, you know there is treasure and fame to be had, and you are just the captain to take it. So finally, we get to set our ship details. We can change our ship name. I'm just going to leave it as the Revenge here, and there's a bunch of sail designs. I really like these designs. Just kind of like the style that they have here, and we'll pick, I think, this one. So I would assume at some point they'll allow us to set some custom sail designs, but I haven't seen them mention anything of that officially. So let's go ahead and start the game and tutorial sequence. Alright, so this is our ship, the Revenge, en route to the port of Norden. Just kind of an introduction into the lore here and the controls of the game here.
Captain, it's no good! We ain't gonna make it! Those damn greenskins are gonna cut us off!
So those damn greenskins are cutting us off in our route to the Norden port. There's a squadron of Empire ships to help us out as well. Alright, so obviously move the mouse to look around, and WASD to actually move your ship, holding G to use your monocular. You can zoom in with that as well with the mouse wheel. Alright, holding right click to aim and moving the mouse back and forth for distance. So I think we're going to, should be able to, no, we were a little short there, and we're taking some hits as well, so let's get a little bit closer and then fire broadside on this orc greenskin ship. So I see a cannonball flying by the camera there. Shouldn't take much to take these guys out, and there we go, right there. Okay, we actually, it's gonna take 2 shots. And this game has completely epic music for these battles here. Alright, so there we go. We got fame increased. So I think we have some other ships around as well. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're getting the boarding. We're getting boarded here, so it's actually similar to Assassin's Creed as well, and actually a little bit like the Mountain Blade a little bit, which was actually what people commented about the Victory at Sea as well, is that it was, since it was open world naval game, A little bit like Mountain Blade, although it's obviously not a naval game, but I think the Viking Conquest recent release is probably a little bit more like that, and probably has boarding. I haven't actually played it. I was very interested, I just haven't had time. So tab to switch targets as well. So we've got a couple other orc ships around. Actually, we've got on both sides. This one should be easy to take out. Yeah, we took him out. And this guy over here. Is that going to be a distance? Looks like we've got some Empire help here as well. Yeah, you would expect by this music that this was like a huge battle. A battle to the death. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, apparently we did it. Okay, it is sinking. I didn't even realize that. Okay, now it's telling us the best angle for our sails. Obviously we are not right now because we're going a little bit slow. There we go. And yeah, we just need to head over to the Norden port right over here. And it looks like our ship's good. We took a little bit of damage on one of our masts. You can see it down at the bottom left. That's our health report, and it is sectioned off to different modules, I guess you could say, on what's actually damaged. Okay, so we're very close to the port. Are we going to run into the port? So he said it was the governor, but it's actually the Baron Otmar von Neurath. Excellent work on those orcs, Captain. Apparently it's saying I'm Jameson, even though I did change that to Vril. As a thank you, take the gold, and if you should ever need further employment, pay me a visit. I may be able to help you in your endeavors. I've also instructed the shipwrights to mend any damage to your vessel, so I don't think we had much damage at all. These waters are dangerous. We need some more firepower. A good sharpshooter wouldn't go amiss. So apparently we've got 7,000 gold crowns, and we need to hire a sharpshooter from the docks, apparently. Alright, so sharpshooter. And he reckons that we should buy some goods from the marketplace. So we'll do that, and Norden is known for getting a big harvest of fish. Last I heard we should sell it as a good price in Erengrad, so we will buy some of this food, 10, and we will ship it to Erengrad by undocking here. Okay, now one comment I would say is that, well, we do want to show us the map. So we are here in Norden. We're heading to the east to Erengrad. Now, in terms of the actual map here, you can see we've got a few different ports that we can go to, probably about 5 or 6. And the map over here, I don't think, it might exist, but I don't think the ports, again, are not in the game yet. So kind of our only area to move around is in the Sea of Claws here, as it's calling it. So that is where we are at. Now I'm thinking it might be a good idea for them to angle the ship the other direction for when we're leaving the port here, so we'll see. Let's get going and head towards Erengrad and deliver the food there. You can see that we've got... Okay, we can also press Z and X, switch between our sharpshooter, which is named Long Rifle Clone, so that's okay. And apparently handgun clone, so that's a little bit debugging code, I guess, there to name them clones. But alright, so let's head towards Erengrad, and I feel like we're not going very fast at all, and that would be correct. We are completely going opposite, or right into the wind. We need to zigzag a little bit, I'd say. Okay. And yeah, we can actually use plus and minus, so it's just about to tell us that, but I read it in the controls that we can press plus and minus to increase our time speed. And there are day and night cycles in the game, obviously weather effects that we're seeing now. So sometimes it might be a whole lot better weather out here where we'd be able to see quite a bit better than we're seeing right now. And of course, as we're going to this Erengrad, we might encounter a sea monster. There is that chance out here. It is actually a setting in the options to turn off the sea monsters, but I don't know why you would want to do that. This maybe somebody was scared that there were sea monsters in the ocean. Okay, we get some banter with the crew there too, so that's nice and immersive. Does sound like I hear something in the water there for a moment anyway, but I'm not so sure. So we are about halfway from Erengrad there. So, okay, so we do have a... There we go, we've got a... Megalodon there, so... The recommendation is to shoot at its eyes, apparently. Which, right when I aimed, it missed. Okay. We have to search for the Megalodon. We should get some help. I see that there he is right there, but I'm seeing that ship over there. We'll use our cannons on him. Yeah, that Empire ship's also shooting at him. I think I completely missed there. Can we get him? No, I don't think we're going to be able to take these shots. No, we did not. Well, let's try to get him. There he is. I think you can just shoot anywhere, but it's obviously recommended to shoot at the eyes. You guys can see my awesome shooting skills here that you don't usually see in my Let's Play series. So I think we slayed it there, yeah. What a monster. So we should get some food or something from that, but I don't think we do. Alright, so I think our ship, yeah, we took some damage there, so we'll have to get that repaired. And we are not facing the right direction anymore. So it's good, I'm glad we were able to get some sea monster action in this first look. I don't think it was guaranteed that there was going to be that, since they're pretty randomized, although maybe we're still in the tutorial and I still do that. Okay, so we are going maximum speed. Let me increase our time, though. Yeah, I'm not sure why our ship is exactly smoking. I guess maybe it's showing that the... I mean, obviously it's because the cannons or something are broken, but I don't know why it would be that effect, at least.
Swap the deck. Very good, sir.
So I'm not sure why. We have 2 exclamation points here. Erengrad was on this one. I don't know what was on the other one. But we'll head to Erengrad first, obviously, since that's where our mission is.
Very good, sir.
Alright. And we docked. So here we can sell food and see what else they've got. Alright, so we sold that. I reckon the shipwrights down in the dockyard will do a good job, as long as we have the coin. So yeah, we do need to repair, since our ship was damaged. And that's going to cost us 919 gold. We have 2,400, so it's a little pricey. So what shall we do now, Captain? We have plenty of work in port, side with the Empire or Britonia, hunt down pirates, or trade goods for profit. So I think at this point is the point where the world opens up and you can go about your way, go about your business as you see fit. So that's pretty cool. If we earn enough, we can retire and can buy that house on the hill in Norden. Okay. We also have like a jobs board here. We also have a tavern. Obviously the market. See if we can... I'm just going to look at other ships that we can get here. So there's a war galley, a wolf ship, and a great ship. And obviously we are about maybe 1% of the way to buying any of these. So we can refit our ship as well. Purchase firearms. Recruit crew. We already did that. Nothing in the warehouse apparently. So let's take a look at the job board here. So something rotten in Kislev, stockpiles, and ship escort. So let's just try one of these. So the captain's mate says, "There's a lot of folk out in the docks, Captain. As you approach the docks of Ehrengrad's, pardon me, you can see through the haze of smoke and fog that a throng of people are gathered together in the docks. There's a flurry of activity with ships landing and unloading people just on the verge of panic. Drawing closer, you begin to hear terrified people shout, 'Save us! Help us!' They're watching for something in the streets approaching the docks. They look panicked, but then there be profit in panic. Your mate's beard parts in yellow-toothed grin. Okay. A haggard man on the dock speaks on behalf of the others around him, shouting above the noise in the crowd. So, my lord, Ehrengard is overrun by plague flesh-eating corpses. Please take us away to Norden. We'll give you all we have. We've put together our coin and have 500 gold crowns between us. It's all yours if you help us leave this dreadful place." So apparently there's plague here, and these guys are asking for passage to Norden. So who knows, maybe these guys are some sort of intergalactic heroes that need passage. Alright, but you need to go below deck. I'll not have plague aboard my ship. So a little bit of role-playing choices here, maybe. So we received, apparently it was payment up front, so that's a good deal for us. So that sounds good, but flesh-eating corpses? I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. Alright, so I wonder if that could possibly come up later. And we've got a ship escort, and we've got stockpiles. So the Merchants Guild has commissioned a new ship. The shipwrights need all the timber they can get their hands on. If they want to build it on time, they will pay anybody who can bring them enough strong timber. So we need to get some timber as well. I don't know if maybe there'll be like a Merchants Guild or something you can join as well. And the ship escort mission. I'm looking for an escort to guard my ship against the rumored threat of the Imperial fleet, as it carries a heaving cargo of goods to Norden. So we're going to take all of these because they're heading that way anyway. And we'll try to head towards Norden. Alright, so we are to escort the Bitter Wind to Norden, and obviously we have the refugees and the cargo that we are taking. So there are a few ships around us as well this time. And let's have a look here on the map. It looks like the Bitter Wind is already over here, so let's head on over to that location. Yeah, there it is. Head on over there, and we'll see if we end up getting attacked or anything like that. Probably by the greenskins. And let me go ahead and accelerate our time so we can... Obviously, we have a long journey ahead of us, and we don't want to take too long to do that. So we'll watch for any enemy ships, things like that. We'll probably have some... Actually, now that I say that, I see a ship with a red icon, so that's probably the ship that we're going to be attacking. And I've got some music starting, so that's definitely what's happening. It's probably going to be out of range. We'll see what we can do, though. Might have... saw another icon over there. I can't tell if that's an enemy icon or what. So this ship is right in between us and our escorting ship, so this isn't good. Going to change directions here. I think we'll be able to get him if we get over here. That's some pirates. Okay, I think we completely missed. Actually, I didn't have the ship actually on the target, so let's see if we can go. This ship's moving pretty quick. There we go, we hit it a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we hit its mast a little bit there. It's got some green smoke or something on there. Thought they were green skins, not green smoke. Alright, he's pretty damaged. He's not shooting at us at all. I think we've slowed him down. There we go. So we had our fame increased. And we need to... Let's check out the map here. It looks like... Where did our bitter wind has possibly run aground? That could be a bug here. Alright, well, at least we sunk this ship. I wonder if we run over it, if we get anything, or we're just going to run into it. We just run into it, so good to know. Good to know. I was wondering if maybe we picked up some cargo or something like that, so it was a good effort, I suppose. I don't think it damaged us very much. Okay, well, let's just head to Norden. I'm not sure what the bitter wind is doing over there, but let me go ahead and increase our speed here. Acceleration, that is, time acceleration. Obviously, we want to increase our actual ship's speed all we want. Okay, so there's an event. Okay, I think the zombies have risen up from the cargo hold. So it's nice little events here we've got with our missions. And I think that the missions will probably be somewhat procedural for maximum replay value. Probably from a set list of missions that they have. And I'm sure the developers will be adding more over time. So easy enough to kill off those zombies there. Okay, where is the... Okay, so the bitter wind is still up there. This is nighttime, I cannot quite see as well. And I did have to turn down some of the graphic settings slightly to get the better frame rates for the video. And of course, the developers will be optimizing the game further, so hopefully in the future I won't have to do that. So I think we're almost there, very, very close. I think the bitter wind is going to make it there before we do, though. I'm not sure if that makes us a good escort or what. Or the Empire, apparently. I didn't realize we joined the Empire faction. I thought we were independent. So I'm not sure if that ship is the bitter wind or the bitter wind is ahead of us. So yeah, like I said, we kind of could use a way to move our camera out, and before I run aground I better slow down time. And here we are at the dock in Norden. So thank you for the protection, Captain. Here's your pay. As agreed, spend it wisely. We received 500 gold crowns, and we'll have some more missions that we can get. We can get an advisor. And actually, I wanted to just quickly look. We've also have some world information that will give us, at this point, there's not much in our journal, but we will have some beastery, like a codex basically, with the Megalodon information, different ship types that we have. So at this point, it's pretty limited, but I can see in the future this could be expanded quite a bit. So with that said, I think that's enough for our first look at Man of War Corsair. Look for it on Steam on April 15th. Also, please let me know in the comments if you might be interested in me doing a series of the game, maybe once it's had an update or two during early access. So thanks again to Evil Twin Artworks for providing me with access to the game. Thanks everyone for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed this, as it really helps with the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.
Untraded cannon fire. in the sea of claws.